Welcome to today's SeafoodNews.com video, sponsored by the Alaska Seafood Marketing Institute.
Good morning. It's Monday, March 18th. On Friday, we reported about a huge jump in the average duty for Vietnamese pangasius imports into the U.S. Last year, for the latest duty period, the payments averaged around 3 cents per kilo. This year, backloaded to imports that applied between August of 2011 and July of 2012, the duty rate has jumped to 77 cents per kilo. This is going to have a major impact on some of the Vietnamese producers who have already sold their product and are now facing a big hit on additional duties. This came about due to egregious political lobbying, largely by the Catfish Farmers of America, and as a result of their lobbying and congressional pressure, the Department of Commerce changed the way they calculate duties from Vietnam and used Indonesia as a surrogate country for catfish rather than Bangladesh, which had been used for the last 7 years. That change to Indonesia, which has a highly undeveloped pangasius industry, led to this, directly to this 77 cent per kilo duty. Some of the companies in Vietnam are exempted, having secured prior agreements with Catfish Farmers of America not to be subject to the reviews. However, this jump in cost for catfish doesn't happen in a vacuum. We quote Mike Gorton from Slade Gorton, chairman of Slade Gorton's, talking about how catfish farmers have effectively priced their products out of the range of the market, particularly given the weaker economy that's been in the U.S. for the last couple of years. Furthermore, the argument that the lobbyists and the congressional people are making about the huge reduction in catfish acreage is largely a matter of farmers switching to more valuable crops, in this case corn and soybeans. Also, this turmoil in the catfish industry comes at a time when other whitefish supplies, particularly of cod, are increasing dramatically, and tilapia is also showing very strong demand. So the market's going to adjust. But what this means is that this doesn't happen in a vacuum. In Vietnam, already moves are underway to, first of all, sue the U.S. government over this arbitrary change. Secondly, to emphasize the production on those plants which have zero duties, of which there are a significant number. And third, to divert the shipments of catfish or pangasius from the high-duty plants to other markets such as Europe. We happen to report today on a big increase in tra or catfish exports from Vietnam into India, because apparently that fish can fill in for some local shortages. There are plenty of other places in the world that are going to demand good whitefish, and the U.S. By placing these kind of barriers in terms of the industry, it makes us look like a third world dictatorship where you have to pay the general off in order to ship products into his country. This is not something that people who support free markets and free trade should allow to happen. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the domestic farmers that benefit. Some of the Vietnamese producers will get hurt. Some of the Vietnamese producers will be big winners, and other whitefish producers of species other than catfish also will be winners. All in all, not a good day for the seafood industry. In Lexington, Mass., this is John Sackton.
Today's SeafoodNews.com video was brought to you by the Alaska Seafood Marketing Institute. Alaska has been protecting wild and sustainable seafood for generations and adheres to the most recognized and internationally accepted set of guidelines written by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization. For recipes and additional information, visit wildalaskaflavor.com.